Angela Rayner has admitted wrongdoing around the stamp duty, and in her own words, she admits the advice she received was not proper. Give this a listen to.
I took, advice on that, and I relied on that legal advice that I received that said that I was liable to pay the standard stamp duty. Subsequently to that, with all of the media reports that have been coming out, I took expert counsel advice on all of my affairs to ensure that everything was done proper, and that expert counsel said that the advice that I received was inaccurate.
Right.
Because of the trust. I don't own the property, that is true. I only own one property that is mortgaged, like most people, but because of the nature of the trust that was set up by the court, that I would be liable to pay the additional stamp duty. As soon as I knew that that was the case, I have alerted and referred myself to the independent advisor on the ministerial code to ensure that they can look transparently at what's happened, and also contacted HMRC to say that there is additional tax owing on this and that I'm prepared to pay that and fully comply with the HMRC as well.
Okay. Two things I need to say about this. One, if you're a politician, particularly if you're the Deputy Prime Minister of this country and you find yourself in a meeting with tax advisors and lawyers and there's a conversation around whether you should be paying the higher figure of tax or the lower figure of tax, you should be paying the higher figure. I'm sorry, that shouldn't even be up for debate. Angela Rayner set the precedent here. There are clips of her saying about previous governments, one rule for you, one rule for us. She has called for other people to resign over similar sorts of things. I'm sorry, but if you are going to be this high and mighty with everybody else, you have got to be the most careful with your affairs. And she has to resign. I'm sorry, in my opinion, there's no coming back from this. It would be different if she was a different person and had a different track record and hadn't said the things she'd said about other people. But no one likes a hypocrite, and the Deputy Prime Minister of this country has to be taken seriously, and I think after this people are going to find it very hard. I'm sorry, because as a human being I have compassion for a divorced mother with a disabled child. I genuinely do, but she shouldn't have said what she said in the past if she was then going to make these sorts of basic cock-ups.